Trending on Procyon Radio and Television with Sarah Agbo. I have MK all-rounder, a music comedian, right here with me.
Thank you for joining us this time again.
Thank you for joining us. African countries will remain in chains until they break free from drug baron Tinubu. President Bola Tinubu kicks against drug barons. He said in his statement that Africa will not move forward until they break free from drug barons. Tinubu further stated that the national drug enforcement agencies in Africa need to fight against drug trafficking in their various countries. Obi resisted pressure worldwide to lead mass protest against presidential poll LP. The Labour Party has said its candidate in the presidential poll of February 2023, Peter Obi, resisted pressure from home and abroad to lead a mass protest against its outcome. The National Publicity Secretary of the party, Obiara Ifo, disclosed this in a meeting in Abuja. Obiara stated that Obi's supporters across the country and in diaspora mounted pressure on him to authorize a mass protest, but he declined, insisting that taking back Nigeria through him will come through due and peaceful process and not via violence. MKO all-rounder. Here on Trending today, we have President Bola Tinubu telling the country that Africans will remain in chains until they break free from drug barons.
Our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has come out to tell the bitter truth to Africans that the drug barons, they are our problem in Africa. The drug baron, if we can deal decisively with drug barons, the Africa will be free from the chain of bondage. Because by drug, as you know, all this trafficking of drug, heroin, cocaine, all these drugs bring Africa backward. Now, as a sitting president of Nigeria and the chairman of ECOWAS, is now telling the whole Africa the bitter truth that he knows, you understand, that the drug baron, you understand, will jeopardize the movement, the liberation of Africa. You understand? Because we are hearing it from us mouth. We are hearing it from the president. Yeah. He knows what drug can do. He knows what all these drug barons, he knows them. You understand? That he knows them in Africa. That warning to Africa that mind these drug barons. They are the one who is dragging the Africa backward. So thank you, Mr. President, for come out to say, to reveal, to expose the drug baron, drug trafficking, drug nonsense, drug that will not make us good in Africa.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Obi resisted pressure worldwide to lead mass protests against the presidential poll.
We all know Obi as a gentleman. What is a protest? Protest is that what you don't like, what is going on, you do peaceful protest. It's in our democracy, it's in our constitution to protest. You understand? Yes. But when Obi now said that him, the kind of person that God created him, he didn't like protest. He liked due process. Yes. Like Jonathan, good luck Jonathan. In 2015, Jonathan told Nigeria that Jonathan, will not let his ambition to drop an innocent blood in the country. But the man that want power from him, that is Buhari, understand, that took the power from President Jonathan, we know how many blood of Nigeria that drops through herdsmen, through bandits, through Boko Haram, through kidnappers, up to today. So now, what are we saying now? What we are saying is that when Obi is saying that he will use a due process, that he not like protesting, that he didn't like Asoro. We are the one, the obedience and the people are forcing him to go to Asoro. Asoro is not serving in his restaurant. Now Obi wanted to play what happened in what do they call them, Anambra. That when they impeach him, he go to court and the court overturn him and return him as a governor. We have been hearing that music in Nigeria. We have been hearing that judgment that the court, after 2 years, after 1 month, after 3 years, the court will remove the governor and but it has never happened that our Supreme Court or court in Nigeria have removed the sitting president and say, no, you are no more the president again, let this one come. It can never happen in Nigeria. So if Obi is telling me that he will not protest, they don't want him to protest, because you can see when the INEC glint, what happened.
If it has never happened in Nigeria, it's good to do the right thing.
Is the right thing now?
Really doing the
protest
right thing.
Protest is right thing. You understand? Protest will make you to gear up. But if you are saying you want to follow due process, okay, I like follow due process. Now they announce what they announce. So they follow due process in the appeal court. When they say that all the evidence, after they jettison the evidence that the LP brought, and they now telling the LP that what you brought, and shall we go to internet and go and collect the evidence, and you didn't bring the evidence that he brought, jettison it. You understand? And they are now telling that he didn't bring the jettison. So what we are saying is that in Nigeria system, if you are saying that this is how your way that you will do it, people that need power, because power is not served in a restaurant. We have been hearing, our leader have told us, my president, city president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu has told me that power is not served in a restaurant. Yeah. And I can see the result. He is now enjoying himself in Aso Rock because he knows that the power is to go for it. Because the kingdom of God is suffer violence, and the violence take it by force. All and right, now he's the city president. If Obi think that somebody will come and beg him, the Supreme Court will say, Obi, come and take it, come and enter Asoroko. Better go to Onitsha.
All we know is that Obi is following the right process, and that's the truth.
That's very good. And that process, it will hand him back to Anambra State.
Thank you very much. Thank you all round. Thank you for being with us on Trending. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you very much. I want you to subscribe and like it.
All right. Thank you for joining us. Trending on Procyon Radio and Television with Sarah. Well, keep shining like the star you are.